Uh, Hello, folks. Today, what we have on the table is Shootout hockey. I have three hockey games I've yet to show. I don't play this one very much. I enjoy it. The other game that we're going to be doing a review on at some point is National Pro Hockey, the ultimate game of professional hockey. This is an older game I probably got way back in 1987. I'll bring that to the table at some point. I'm not exactly sure when. I'll have to relearn it. And the other one that I have is Apropos Hockey. So again, I'll do a how to play with this one. Again, the game just, Apropos Hockey, just didn't resonate with me when I bought it. I bought it way back probably in the 2000s, and I was more into face-off hockey. I quite enjoyed face-off hockey, which is now Hockey Bones, a lot more than Apropos Hockey, so I just didn't play it a lot, and I never really had any incentive to get back to it. But for today, we have Shootout hockey, so what I'd do is I'd just jump right in and show how to play the game. It's a fast-paced hockey game. It's a little similar to Stone Cold Hockey, but not quite. So the way you play it is I'm going to play with the action cards. You flip over the action card, and when you flip over the action card, the first thing you look at is minutes. And you'll see that 3 minutes have gone by. So I am in the second period. I'm playing the 1970-71 Stanley Cup. Montreal is in Chicago. In game one, Chicago defeated Montreal 3-1. Chico Mackey, Dennis Hull, and Dan Maloney scored, and Jacques Lemaire for Montreal. I'm in the second period of this one, and it's 1-0 Chicago. Eric Nestorenko, who actually came to my hometown when he was older. After he retired, he came to Trail, British Columbia to play for the Trail Smoke Eaters, and basically came there to ski. And so I got to see him play. So the way you play it is you flip a card and you knock off the minutes first. So I'm going to knock off 1, 2, 3. Then you flip the next card and you're going to index Montreal's offense and Tony Esposito, the goalie rating, to get a number. So Montreal is an F in terms of offense. Tony Esposito was a B. So Montreal is going to have a chance to score on 1 to 8. Chicago's offense was a C. Ken Dryden in net is an A. And when you index it, Chicago is going to score on an 87 to 99. So those are the key numbers I'm looking for. So when I turn the card over, this one is a 6. So 6 falls in between 1 to 8. So it's going to be a scoring chance for Montreal. So the first thing you do when you have a scoring chance is flip the card and see who it is. And this is a rare play. I'm just going to skip this for right now, just so I explain the game. I'll come up with this a little bit later on. Actually, I'll do this right now. If it is a rare play, what you do is you flip over the next card and you read the rare play result. And there was a penalty shot and there was no goal off of the penalty shot. So Montreal had a chance. They had a penalty shot and they could not score on Tony Esposito. We'll just keep playing the game. Next thing you do, we're going to knock off 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3. We're now 6 minutes in. Flip the card. It's a 5. So again, it's another scoring chance for Montreal. It falls in between 1 and 8. So you're going to check and see who it is. Hopefully it's not a rare play. So it's going to be player C. And on Montreal, player C is going to be Jacques Lemaire. So Jacques Lemaire has a chance to score. And you check and see where he's going to shoot from. He's going to shoot from the blue line. So Jacques Lemaire from the blue line. You flip it over. Where even strength, blue line is no goal. So nothing happened on that one. Next card, we're going to flip over. We have 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 9 minutes into the second period. We have a 93. So a 93 is going to be a Chicago scoring chance. When you have a scoring chance, you check who first of all. And it is going to be player Z. So Z on the Blackhawks is going to be Jerry Pinder. So Jerry Pinder is going to have a scoring chance. And where is he shooting from? He is shooting from the slot. So we check slot even strength, and it is a goal. So Jerry Pinder, second period, we're going to score it at 9:40 is the time of the goal. Jerry Pinder is going to put it in for the Blackhawks. They take a 2-0 lead. The assists, I'm not really sure about the assists. This is where I get a little confused. Line 1, D1. So this line was on when they scored this defense pairing. And we check over the next one. So R5 and a left winger. So we have an R5. Nobody on line 1 is an all 5. And the left winger. So it is going to be Bobby Hull is going to get 1 assist. And I think that is all that they're going to have on that one. Again, the assist part I found a little bit confusing. It's actually easier with the dice than it is with the action cards. So we're just going to give it to Hull. All right, next one. We're going to knock off 1 minute. We're at 10 minutes. And it's a 94. So a 94 is going to be a Chicago scoring chance. It is going to be by player P. And P is going to be Chico Mackey. So Chico Mackey, who scored in the first game, is going to get the chance. Where is he shooting from? He's shooting from the blue line. So we flip it over. Blue line, even strength, no goal. So Chicago does not put it in. Next one, we knock off 1 minute. And we're looking at 34. 34 now doesn't fall within either range, so nothing's going to happen. You also can have penalties. It'll tell you on the cards. So there's an example in a penalty, but the first thing we're doing is minutes. So knock off 2 minutes. And we have an 8. So that is going to fall within Montreal scoring chances. Who's going to do it? It's going to be F. F is going to be Frank Mahovlich. Where's he shooting from? He's from the blue line. Mahovlich from the blue line. Even strength, no goal. We're going to knock off 2 more minutes. So a little bit like Shootout hockey. You do the minutes, then you do the results. Knock off 2 minutes. We have an 87. That is going to be for Chicago. It is going to be B. B for Chicago is Dennis Hull. Where's Dennis going to shoot from? He is going to shoot from the face-off circle. So Hull from the face-off circle, even strength face-off circle is a goal. So Chicago, second period, 15:33, the time of the goal. Dennis Hull puts one in. We'll see who gets the assists. Line 3 and D2. And we have the left winger and the line. So the left winger would be from Maloney. And from the line, it would be the other people on there. I'm not sure if he'd go back to the original line that he was on. Let's just give it to Pitt Martin as his next assist. So 3-0 Blackhawks. We're going to knock off 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3. We have a 12. That does not fall within anybody's range. 3 minutes, 1, 2. That is the end of the period. So Chicago puts in 2 goals. They now lead it 3-0 here in Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final from 1970-71. So we're going to go to the third period. We're going to knock off 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3. And we have a 36, and that doesn't fall with anybody's range. Next, we have 2 minutes. And we have a 67. That doesn't fall in anybody's range. So just back and forth, hard checking. Nothing going on so far. 3 minutes knocked off. 1, 2, 3. We're now at 8 minutes. We have a 24. That's not in anybody's range. 1 minute. You can see it's a quick play game going by. And we're going to have a penalty on the home team. So what you do when you have a penalty on the home team, you flip over the next card. And penalty is going to go to Y and X2. So anybody who is a Y or X2 is getting a penalty. So we have X2 done, Maloney. So third period. Maloney is going to be getting 2 minutes. And a Y. There's no Ys. If there would have been a Ys, you'd write it down. And they would have killed one of those 2 penalties. And for the next 2 cards, you ignore the timer. We're just going to go to the numbers for power play. So Montreal's on the power play. And when you go on the power play with the fast action cards, you add 15. So Montreal is now 1-23, not 1-8 on the power play. So here comes the first card. We're going to go to a 58. It's a possible penalty on Chicago again. Penalty A. So we have an X and a Y2. So Chicago X. Stan Mikita is going to get a penalty for Chicago. He's getting 2 minutes. And X and a Y2. We have another X. Bill White is going to be getting a penalty. So Chicago picking up a ton of penalties here. And there is no Y2, so we'll just do, that was for that. We'll get 2 more chances for Montreal. 1, 2. Yeah, I wonder if you would double it up. We'll have to double check on that. Seems like we're overlapping one of them. Next one, we have a 7. So that is within Montreal's range for a power play goal. Who's going to take the shot? It is B. It is going to be Peter Mahovlich. Mahovlich, where is he shooting from? From the power play, he's going to shoot from the face-off circle. So we're going to check face-off circle, power play. And power play, face-off circle, it is a goal. So Montreal, third period, time of the goal, we'll call it 11:38. They get a power play goal by Peter Mahovlich. And the assists, L2 and D2, 6 and a center. So the center, Jacques Lemaire, he's going to get one of them. And anybody with a 6, it's going to be Henry Richard. So Richard's also going to get an assist. And it is a power play goal. And they still have one more power play chance. Yeah, I'll have to check to see what happens when they overlap. 29 is not going to do anything, so that will be the end of the power play for, I wonder if you do consecutive. You'd think you'd have 2 and then 2 more chances. Let's just do that because they had 2 penalties. I'll have to double check the rules. 27, nothing's going to happen anyway. All right, now we'll go back to the timer, and we got 2 minutes to knock off. We're up to 15. And we have a 51. We have penalty B and home and away. So they're both going to be getting it. Penalty B is a 5-minute major. So we're going to check that. So we're going to check, how does that work again? Player number 1 and 1. So we're looking for 1 is Pete Mahovlich is going to get a 5-minute major for Montreal. He is the 1. And the 1-1, you look for penalty number 1, it's going to be Keith Magnuson. So it actually is a fight here. B is a fight. So Magnuson is going to fight. You check the 1 for Montreal and the 1 for Chicago, and they're each going to get 5 minutes for fighting. Next one, we're going to knock off 3 minutes. 1, 2, 3. And we got a 1. It's going to be a Montreal scoring chance. Here comes Montreal. Who is it? It is F. Frank Mahovlich. Where is he shooting from? From the face-off circle. Face-off circle, even strength, save, question mark. So now we're going to go to the goalie's card. And Esposito makes a save on 7. Anything else is going to be a goal. So we switch it over, check 7. It is a 10. It is going to be a goal for the Montreal Canadiens. So they're coming back at 18:49. They make it 3-2. Frank Mahovlich is going to pick it up. Let's see who's going to get the assists. Line 2, D2. We have R5 and a right winger. So the right winger on, looks like it's going to be Lemaire and Réjean Houle are going to get the assists. So Jacques Lemaire has 2 assists in this hockey game. It is now 3-2. 18, we need a 0 or a 1. It's a 1, so we're still going to have a chance here. Number 52, penalty A versus home. So there's going to be a penalty on the home team, Chicago. It is going to be a Y and a Z. So a Z, Cliff Coral is going to the penalty box for Chicago. Look at all their minors from today. And a Y. He is the only one. So we've only got one timer left. Montreal run out of time, 1-23. They need a power play chance. 30 is not going to be in it. That is how this game is going to end. Montreal puts in 2 in the third period. That is the end of the game. The Chicago Blackhawks win it by a score of 3-2. That is Shootout Hockey. I just wanted to show you guys the game so you get a feel for it. I'll put the web address in the description. Hopefully you like the video. It's a quick play hockey game. It's quite a fun. You can get quite a few games in a night if you like doing a series. And that's all for now, folks. That was Shootout Hockey.